In today's shir, we're going to discuss a few different points that relate to the blowing of the shofar in the month of Elul, which we discussed yesterday, its background and reasons behind our custom, the Ashkenazi custom. So on which day do we begin blowing? Because every single year, in accordance to our current calendar, which is set that 1 month is Malay, is of 30 days, and 1 month is Chas of 29 days, the month of Elul every year always ends up being a double Reish Chodesh, a 2-day Reish Chodesh, meaning that the 30th day of Menachem Av and the first of Elul is Reish Chodesh. So the question is, does this custom blowing shofar begin from the first day of Reish Chodesh, which still belongs to Menachem Av, the 30th of Menachem Av, or does it begin only on the first day of actual Elul, which is the second day of Reish Chodesh Elul? So, interestingly, in Hayom Yom, and it's brought in Sefer Minhagim, it states that the Chabad custom, and this is the practical Chabad custom today, is based on a directive, the Rebbe Rayas, to blow the shofar for practice on the first day of Reish Chodesh, the 30th, and only on the second day of Reish Chodesh, on Reish Chodesh Elul, do we blow the shofar as usual after davening, as we do every single day. So we're going to touch a little bit upon this, what seems like a little strange directive of what use is there in blowing for practice on the 30th day. Why did the Rebbe Rayat say such a statement? So, in Halacha, the Magen Avraham brings a machlekes, a dispute with regards to if in truth when the shofar is to be blown, the first day of Reish Chodesh, the 30th Menachem Av, or the second day. And he brings different opinions. The first opinion he brings is the Levush, the Shla, the Matamoshe, the Maril, the Taz, and the Mishnah Shalom also rules this way. And they say you should blow from the first day of Reish Chodesh. Other poskim, however, that he brings, and this is the other poskim, the Magen Avraham, and so rules also the Chayil, the Matefayim, the Mishnah Brura, that you should only start blowing the shofar from the second day of Reish Chodesh, which is the first of Elul. What exactly are they arguing about? So the reason behind the difference of these two customs is with regards to the reasons behind blowing shofar. We mentioned in last year a number of reasons. So according to the reason that we blow shofar, because the Medrash states that that's when Moshe went up to Har Sinai for the third set of 40 days, and they blew shofar on that day that he went up in order to not cause any more confusion. So according to them, 40 days before Yom Kippur ends up being when? Since Elul, the month of Elul, is only 29 days, so you have to go a day back. So it ends up being that the day he went up was the 30th of Menachem Av, and that's when they first blew shofar, back in the times of Moshe. So they hold, this is the opinion majority of poskim, that you have to blow on the 30th, because that's when the minhag first began. Others, however, rule, the reason of the other opinions is, the Magen Avraham brings, for two different alternative reasons. Number one, you can say that the entire reason of blowing for an entire month is not because of what we said earlier from the Medrash, but because you want to have exactly 30 days of blowing shofar. And to have exactly 30 days, you don't need to blow on the 30th of Menachem Av, because you have 28 days of Elul plus 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. Another reason that the Magen Avraham says is that it could be in that time, times of Moshe Rabbeinu, in truth, Elul was a double Reish Chodesh, so there was 29th day of Elul and the 30th day of Elul. And therefore, you had a full 40 days starting from Reish Chodesh Elul. So based on this, we can now understand the custom, the Chabad custom, and the directive of the Rebbe Rayatz to split the blowings, meaning the first day of Reish Chodesh we practice, and the second day we start for the actual minhag. And the reason is in order to satisfy all the opinions. The first day we do it for practice to satisfy the opinions that say it has to be begun that day. But we only do it for practice in order to satisfy the opinion that the main beginning should be the next day. So in order to take advantage of both opinions, we do it in this method. Other questions related to blowing shofar. How many sounds do you have to hear? Or how many sounds is it accustomed to hear? So interestingly enough, over here we have a difference between the Chabad custom and the worldly custom. The Chabad custom is to blow 9 sounds of Tashrat, Tashat, Tarat every single day after davening. The worldly custom is to just blow Tashrat, Tekiah Shram, throw a Tekiah. What's the difference in sources? So the truth is, the source of our minhag is a explicit Bach, one of the greatest of the Achreinim, that brings that this is the custom that whenever you blow shofar, you always blow 9 set of blows. Tashrat, Tashat, Tarat. What's the reason? The reason is because he brings down from the Aruch that if we were to allow blowing less than this amount, then people may think, oh, so you're Yaitse, you fulfill your obligation with only hearing these sounds. And since we know that in truth the halacha is that you have to hear all three types of teruas, all three types of sounds, tashrat, tashat, and tarat, in order to be able to the mitzvah. Therefore, it is our custom to blow all of these sounds every single day. And it is sourced in the Bach. When exactly do we blow the shofar? So our custom is to blow it after Shachris. That's what it says in the Ramah, to blow it after Shachris, and we do it after the daily Tehillah. The Rebbe suggested that if a minyan forgot to blow it after Shachris, then they should blow it by Mincha time. If someone makes some mistakes in the sounds, then obviously this is not ma'akid, this does not invalidate anything, as it is just a minhag, and therefore everyone can continue. And this is written in Siman Tovkov Tzadik Sif Yutes. God willing, the next segments of Shiurim will discuss topics that relate to the month of Elul and to Rosh Hashanah. This week is the last week of the month of the Menachem Av, and this coming Shabbos of Parshas Ve'eh, Shabbos Mevarchim Chodesh Elul, and therefore we'll begin with a number of laws and customs that relate to the times of Elul.